Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming to you from the beautiful area of Multnomah Village. Outside, it's in the West Hills area of Portland, Oregon. So grateful today that I'm going to be able to entertain some folks, some residents at this facility that have had a hard go of it. Most of us have had a hard time with this whole last 13 months, but people that are in live-in care facilities like this have really been struggling. Nobody comes to see them. They can't interact with anybody, and so I'm grateful today that I'm going to give a little sunshine, hopefully, to their day and to the rest of their week. I'm outside, obviously, because they're not allowing inside performances, but nonetheless, I always give them the best show that I possibly can. By the way, if you're watching this and you appreciate this kind of music and the services that I kind of offer to these residents, I'm having a GoFundMe page going on that's going to help me raise some money to help me go visit my children in July. I normally pay for my trips to Ohio by entertaining at retirement communities and that kind of thing, but there hasn't been much of that kind of work. So today is the first time in a while. So if there's going to be a link to my GoFundMe page, if you want to contribute to that, I sure would appreciate it. I want to thank all the people that have done it already. Those of you that I've responded and thanked you, thank you so much for helping me have a little bit of a ray of sunshine at the end of the tunnel toward going to see my kids. So going to make a little music here shortly, so I hope you enjoy the songs that I've selected. I know the residents here will. You may remember back in February, I was here, and this young man led me from window to window and played the trumpet outside. And we were tromping through snow and ice and mud. So I'm glad that the sun's shining, even if it is a little windy. Anyway, what's that?
Need more sun.
Yeah.
We all need more sun.
So anyway, my name is Chuck ParDue, and I'm a singer and a trumpet player, and I've been doing this now. I was telling a couple of the ladies earlier, I've been doing this for 53 years. And so anyway, I hope that one of the songs that I do today will be one of your favorites. And if not, I hope one of the songs that I do today will become one of your favorites. But I bet you're going to know all of them. So let's hit the magic button and see what happens. I've got the world on a string, setting on a rainbow. I've got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I've got a song that I sing, and I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? Life's a wonderful thing, long as I hold the string. I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I am in love. Life is a marvelous thing, as long as I hold the string. I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world! And this is the life. Hey now, Thank you. I could tell some of you knew that song. And you're certainly the right age to remember that song, right? Well, here's another one I know you're going to remember. You're going to know all of them today. But here's a song that dates back to about 1930. And I'm pretty sure that everybody has recorded it at one time or another. And this particular version was by the Count Basie Orchestra and Frank Sinatra. So I know you're going to know this song. Me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I wanna lose them. Take my arms, 'cause I'm never gonna use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Good when I can get a band that big inside that box. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I ever get along without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Thank you. Thank you. The crowd is growing. Anyway, I moved here 12 years ago from Northeast Ohio. And when I started entertaining right after I got here, I learned that sometimes the weatherman is wrong in Portland. Okay? Now, he's right today. But I always try to include a weather-appropriate song when I do a performance. And most of the time I can do Pennies from Heaven and it'll be fine. But today I chose a song that's a little bit more applicable to the weather that we're experiencing today. If it was only about 5 degrees warmer, it would be perfect. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, there's nothing but bluebirds all all day long. I never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my, how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, there's nothing but blue skies from now on. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my, how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, there's nothing but blue skies from now on. Thank you. Now you've already noticed not only do I do the old songs, but I do the original arrangements. That particular recording is from a Frank Sinatra record in 1947. Well, some of you have told me that you remember when I was here in February in the blizzard, playing the trumpet outside your windows. Several of you said that you heard me and I came to your window. Anyway, I'm going to play a little trumpet on a couple of tunes, but I'm not going to be playing quite so loud as I did that day. And I know you're going to remember these songs. Can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby. Dream a while, scheme a while, you're sure to find happiness, and I guess all the things that I know you pine for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell, baby, with diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell, baby. Till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything but love. I'd like to see you looking swell, baby, with diamond bracelets Woolworth doesn't sell. Pretty baby, till that lucky day, you know darn well, baby, I can't give you anything. I can't give you anything. I can't give you anything. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, usually when I sing that, I change the words on the end. And instead of saying Woolworth, I say Walmart. Because if you went down here to the mall tomorrow and ask 100 people what a Woolworth is, you might find 11 that know. But everybody knows where Walmart's at, right? Anyway, did you know there's one Woolworth luncheonette left in America? And somebody in San Bernardino, California, got all the equipment and signs and everything from an original Woolworth luncheonette and put it inside an antique mall. And it looks just like the original Woolworth, so it's really cool to look at. But here's a song. It's a beautiful ballad that was written by a piano player named Errol Garner, along about 1952 or so. And it was also a big hit recording for Johnny Mathis and Sarah Vaughan. And I'm going to play a little trumpet version of Misty. Thank you very much. That's a beautiful song, isn't it? Well, here's a song I know you remember. This is what Frank Sinatra used to call a drinking song, a saloon song. These songs are always about some poor guy and his lady left him and took the debit card and he doesn't know how to behave. So anyway, he ends up going to a bar and drinking himself silly. Well, this is that kind of a song, but it's a little peppier version. It was a big hit song for Dean Martin, and also it was a hit recording for Frank Sinatra. And so I'm going to do the Frank Sinatra version of this song. You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. Now you might be a king, you might possess the world and all of its gold, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. Now the world is still the same, you'll never change it. Just as sure as the stars shine above, 'cause you're nobody until somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody to love. You're nobody until somebody loves you. You're nobody until somebody cares. Now you might be a king, you might possess the world and all of its gold, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're getting old. Now the world is still the same, you're never gonna change it. As sure as the stars shine above, 'cause you're nobody until somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody. Go out and grab yourself somebody, 'cause you're nobody until somebody loves you. You ain't nobody until somebody cares. Now you might be a king, you might possess a big fat world and its gold, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. And the world is still the same, you ain't never gonna change it. Change it as sure as the stars shine above, 'cause you're nobody until somebody really loves you. So find yourself somebody, somebody to love, somebody to love. Thank you. Thank you very much. I see the crowd is growing. That's an old song, but I sure enjoy singing it. And this is some stuff my wife's doctor gave me. This is called Entertainer's Secret. It's supposed to keep your voice from getting hoarse when you sing, because I haven't been able to sing much lately. So anyway, excuse me. Okay, here's a song I know you remember. This is a song that was around when all of us were born, I think. And you know, there aren't too many people singing this kind of music anymore. You know that? You can't even turn on the radio and hear it. But there's a young man from Canada by the name of Michael Bublé. And he sings the old songs. And so once in a while, he'll come up with a recording and I'll steal it, because I don't think he cares anyway. So on this particular recording, not only did I steal his music, I even stole his backup singers. So you're going to get to hear Michael Bublé's backup singers here in the middle of this song. When you're smiling, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, when you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain. So stop that sighing, be happy again, keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. But when you're crying, you bring on rain. So stop that sighing, be happy again. When you're smiling, yeah, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. Now here's Michael Bublé's backup singer. When you're smiling, when you're smiling,
keep on smiling,
the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing,
keep on smiling,
when you're laughing,
you'll get through somehow.
The sun, it comes shining through.
When I'm with you,
But when you're crying, that's when you bring on the rain. So stop that sighing, be happy again. When you're smiling, yes, when you're smiling, baby, the whole world smiles with you. The whole world smiles with you. Thank you very much. I'm going to take a swig of this Diet Mountain Dew. See, it's the only time I ever get to drink soda pop. I mean, that's what we call it where I'm from. I'm from the South. Soda pop is when I'm performing. The rest of the time I drink water. Of course, I squeeze stuff in it to make it taste like pop. Anyway, well, let me tell you a little story here. My father was a band leader back in the 40s. And so when I was growing up, he was a great singer and a saxophone player and played string bass. And so the music that I'm doing today, that's the music I grew up with. So I don't have to work too hard at remembering these old songs because I've been hearing them forever. But anyway, once in a while, somebody will come along and record one of the old songs, and I'll steal it. I told you that already. So a few years ago, Michael Bublé recorded this song, and I just liked it a lot. And my wife said, honey, now my wife is a fabulous singer. In fact, the first time I ever saw my wife was 43 years ago. She was the girl singer with Harry James in his orchestra. And so anyway, she said, honey, you could sing that song. That's right up your alley. So I stole the music from Michael Bublé, and I started singing it. So anyway, about 6 weeks after that, I went on vacation to Ohio. I have 3 daughters and 7 grandchildren in Ohio. In fact, I'm going in July to go visit them. And so I got my rental car from the airport, and believe it or not, you can still hear this music on the radio in Ohio. So I turned it on, and this song came on. And I said, wow, that's Michael's new recording. And it sounded just like it. But all of a sudden, when the voice came on, it wasn't Michael Bublé, it was Dean Martin. And so that's how I found out that Michael Bublé stole the whole thing from Dean Martin. And then I stole it from Michael Bublé. So now when I sing this song, sometimes I get an identity crisis. Okay? So if I start to sing silly in the middle of this, you'll know why. Maybe I'm right and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm weak and maybe I'm strong. But nevertheless, I'm in love with you. Maybe I'll win and maybe I'll lose. Maybe I'm in crying the blues. But nevertheless, I'm in love with you. Oh, somehow I know at a glance. Oh, what a terrible chance that I'm taking. Oh, yeah. Oh, 'cause it was fine at the start, but left me with a heart that keeps breaking. Oh, yeah. So then if you gotta sing Dean, then you gotta sing like his buddy. Hey, lady, maybe I'll live a life of regret. Something like that. Maybe more than I get. Nevertheless, I'm in love with you. I told a couple of folks earlier, every day for me is a bad hair day. But today with the wind we got, it's worse than normal. Maybe I'll give so much more than I get, but nevertheless, I'm in love with you. Thank you. Thanks. I could see some of you knew that song. My dad taught it to me when I was about 8 years old. Anyway, here's a song that came around about 1929. And it was a big hit recording for Louis Armstrong. And it was also a hit recording for Tommy Dorsey and the Pied Pipers. And so I'm going to do a little tribute to both of them on the sunny side of the street. your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with my blues on parade, but now I'm not afraid, 'cause my rover crossed over. If I'd never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Now here's the way old Satchmo used to play it. I think I hate myself. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I mentioned Harry James earlier. Harry James was my hero from the time I was 14 years old, and he still is to this day, even though he's been gone now about 38 years. And of course, I saw my wife sing with Harry James, and Harry was my mentor and teacher when I was a young man. In fact, I have 2 trumpets that are Harry James model trumpets, and so I love Harry James's trumpet playing. And so I'm going to do a song that was a big hit recording for Harry James in 1952 with Rosemary Clooney, and it's called You'll Never Know. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, here's a song that I got to take another swig of my Diet Mountain Dew. I'm working up a thirst. Here's a song that kind of fits in a little bit with this time of the year. You got spring, it's starting to be sunny and warm, and so this is a song about summer. Summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingers there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song, then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind, like painted kites, all the days and nights they went flying by. The world was new, neath the bright blue umbrella sky. Softer than a piper man, one day it called to you. I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn wind and the winter wind, they've come and gone. Still the days, those lonely days, they go on and on. And guess who sighed his lullaby through all the nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind. The summer wind, one summer wind, the summer wind. Thank you very much. That's a good song for today because it's windy. Anyway. Here's another song that I know you're going to remember. This is a popular song recorded by Frank Sinatra. just in time. I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost, the losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear, I found my way. For love came just in time. You found me just in time and changed my lonely life that lovely day. Just where I'm going, no more doubt or fear, I have found my way. For love came just in time. You found me just in time and changed my lonely life, that lovely, lonely life, that lovely, lonely life, that lovely day. Thank you. Well, it's getting windier, and I think folks are feeling like they need to go in where it's warm. But I've got 2 more songs to do for you, if that's okay. And I gotta look to see what they are. Here's a song. It was written by Irving Berlin way back about 1928. I'll be loving you always with a love that's true, always. When the things you plan need a helping hand, I will understand always, always. Days may not be fair, always. That's when I'll be there, always. Not for just an hour, and not for just a day, not for just a year, but always. Be fair, always. That's when I'll be there, always. Not for just an hour, and not for just a day, not for just a year, but always, 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 all the time. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to sing one more song, and I just want to thank you for coming, keeping me company. And I'm so glad to be back for the second time in the last couple of months. And I hope I get to come back and see you again soon. And I hope things start to get a little bit normal for us all. But anyway, here's a song that was the very first song ever played in outer space. The NASA used this recording to wake the astronauts up on their way to the moon. Fly me to the moon, let me play up there with those stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore, because you are all I long for, all I worship and I do adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope I get to see you again real soon. Just in time.
All right.
Thank you, folks. Have a great evening.
Thank you so much,
Be
Cant.
sure and,
Thank you.
Be sure and come back.
Oh, well, I hope I get to.
Yeah.
Just put a bug in Nate's ear. That crazy man, you gotta bring him back.